Sorry, my thing kind of started talking. We're doing some crochet while we're waiting for my child to finish her recording at school. She's supposed to record a song for choir. And we're just doing some crafting here while we're waiting for her. This is what I do when I'm waiting for something. It helps me. And we're also listening to music, I guess. Of course, I got some tangles over here because I'm nearing the end of my yarn cake. Hope you guys are having a good day. Okay, hopefully. Let's see. One, two, three, 5. So I'm trying to make a blanket out of this yarn cake. Apparently it's not yarn cake anymore. It's just a bunch of yarn barf now. They call it yarn barf. Okay, that's 5. We're gonna go here. I guess you're gonna have to see it a different way, other side of what I'm doing. We're just doing double crochets and single crochet, and we're making shells. Ugh. We're listening to an alternative radio station. I might get muted because it's copyright. But we're just doing this because I'm bored. And I've got yarn barf here. Trying to untangle this. Okay, double crochet some more. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Oh, hold on. I messed up here. That's why we kind of look back and see what we did. I need to do 3. So that's 3. Okay. Hey Drake, how are you? Can you hear me okay? I hope you do. You do have some music background. One, two, 3. Okay. I hope you can hear me. I can hear ya. I'm jittery from some anti-nausea steroids. Ooh. That's not cool. Is it too much sugar or something? I know I get jittery with like a energy drink or something. Or we're nearing the end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why did you need to put on better than puking? I had chemo this week. Oh, I see. Yeah, we gotta do what we gotta do, right?
Sounds like you have a heating emergency. Oh no. Getting your coordinates now. You're right below us. Oh no. We're on our way. Mark,
Crochet Hype. Hey, TLK. How are you?
I had this lever.
I'm actually waiting on my child at her school. She is having some event that she needs to record for her choir. Hook that yarn. I'm actually at the end here. What you making, Chen? It's just basically a blanket. And it's like waves. Yeah, let me see what the title of it is. It came from the Karen Cakes. You know how when you buy yarn, it gives you like a pattern, a free pattern in the back. And this is called Ocean Waves Crochet Blanket. That's the name of it. So, yeah. It needs 3 balls, but it's I've only have, I think, two balls. I need to buy another. Yeah. It's been a while since I've done some crochet stream. But of course we do it. We're doing it. Yeah, well, this is on my second ball or cake. And it's all kind of tangled up. It's got a yarn barf. Yeah, 2 balls. 2 skeins. How's it going? How's your weekend? Hope it's doing well so far. Gotta love those tangles. I know. It's a pain. This is gonna be the stream. I picked up a new craft lately, leather crafting. Oh, that's awesome. You should show me some of your creations. TLK, if you didn't know, Drake also does knitting. Just want to throw the yarn in the trash when it tangles. I heard it's easier to untangle it when you get it from the other side. So, well, for me, I don't have a choice because they're all tangled up. So, yeah, Drake does a lot of crafting as well. He loves watching me do crochet, but he does knitting on his end. He actually joins like a group. When there wasn't a pandemic, he would, when he wasn't, when there was no pandemic, he would join a group. And I forgot what the name is. I'm waiting for these jitters to pass before I start back into my first project. A new guitar strap. Ooh, nice. I love it. I do love any kind of crafting. I just think that it's so fascinating how people make things. Of course, that's how you do old school things, like things that are not even part of, that is now being made with machines. It's still nice to make things by hand. And I'm like going crazy on this thing. It's all tangled up. But I think we have enough to go to the next part for now. I posted a hat I started to knit and have to adjust the pattern, take it all out. Oof. Alright, so did you make you some Bernie mittens? There's a lot of memes about Bernie and him sitting demurely like that. So cute. So we're at the end. Should have been 1, 2, 3. So 3. Okay, so this is the end. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's the end. Yeah. Oh, Joanne's posted it. That's funny. We're gonna go flip this now. So far, it's really nice. I like how this variegated yarn has made this blanket pretty. Okay, so ooh, one of my favorite songs here. Very nice. Good job. Thank you. I just followed the pattern. I'm not very much of a pattern maker like you are. I just kind of follow directions. 2. Well, Drake, if you do finish your guitar strap, I would love to see a picture of what you created. Yeah, of course. I love doing patterns, like following patterns. Alright, so this is the other row, which I have to do a different way. Let me see. Let me double check my thing here. Yay, thank you. Okay, skip next 2 stitches. Next to the C1C and next chain 1 space. Okay, so that's what it says. You crochet so quickly. Well, you knit so quickly, so I have no clue how to knit. I've even tried one time and just casting on, it was so complicated. I did the casting on really good, but then okay, I was like, okay, what next? Alright, so I guess we just have our own expertise, you know. 1, 2. I was actually teaching my 7-year-old the other day how to make a chain. Oh, dual stream. Oh my gosh, that would be so cool. Yes. I actually have a few needles already. My stepmother, she also knits, and I showed her my needles. I was like, those are too big or those are too small. I'm like, which one is a regular needle then? So regardless of how well we do each other, yeah, that would be cool. Yeah, so I was teaching my child, yeah, each craft. So I was teaching my child how to just do a chain like this, you know, like how to do a chain like this. And she couldn't figure it out yet, so it was like she was having issues. She's 7 years old, so it takes a while. And also how to hold the yarn. It's really hard to kind of do this because she couldn't do the tension of the thing, and I told her to just do this. Some people like just doing this, make sure that there's a tension and but for me, I learned from my grandmother to hold it with a pinky and this. So 1, 2, 3. So make sure I have three of these. Make sure, yep. So we got 3 little holes. You just hold it. Yeah, she was having a trouble holding. I tried the other way to crochet. When I learned how to crochet, I held the hook like this, but I learned how to hold it like a knife instead of a pen, because I found out whenever you do this, my hand started, hurting more. And then when I do the knife hold, I started doing it faster. So I tend to hold my yarn continental style regardless of crochet or knitting. Yeah. So that's how I kind of trained myself to do it knife hold now. So, oh my gosh, look at all this yarn barf. Let's see if we can untangle this again. So I'm running out of my thing here. Tried the other way to crochet. Well, I learned crocheting. Ironically enough, they taught us how to do crafting whenever we were in 4th grade. You know, when home economics was the norm back then. But we never learned how to knit. We learned how to crochet, never knitting. We learned how to embroider, but never knitting. I don't know why, but oh, here it is. I think we're gonna. My hands cramp when I'm holding the yarn on the finger out like that. Oh, I see. You just have to like find the most comfortable way you can do it. Some people kind of adjust once they get used to. Yes, we untangled it. I'm also working on making one of my sisters a scarf from one ball of yarn. Hopefully it will be long enough. Oh yeah, it depends on how big your ball of yarn is. Yeah, I had home economics and only learned sewing. Yeah, we learned sewing. Luckily, I have a grandmother that was a home economics professor, so she made us learn all these home economics stuff. We learned how to type, we learned how to sew, we learned how to crochet, embroider, but we never learned how to knit, interestingly enough. I guess knitting in the Philippines wasn't that popular. We never really learned how to knit at all. A lot of my friends, Filipino friends, only knew how to crochet. Most, yeah. 300 grams, super chunky. Okay, that'll, I don't know. Will that be big enough for 300 grams? Let's see, how many grams was this ball of yarn? This was a Karen cake. It's, I don't know if you can see. Karen Big Cakes. It's backwards on my end, but it is a 300 grams. Well, I guess it'll be okay. We typed on those daisy wheel typewriter before it went to computerized typewriters. Yes, we had those too. It was funny because in high school, I think I was in 3rd year high school, junior, we learned typing also as an elective. And after the year was done, the teacher had us like compile all the projects we did in the typing and then put it into a book. It was kind of interesting. I think I still have it around my hometown, like the house I grew up in. Okay, so yes. 8 inches wide, that's not so bad. Okay, so now we're gonna make 2, 3. And then we're gonna make some 3 loops here. 1, 2. What's nice about crochet, you can like unstitch 2, 3. And I'm like afraid to frog a knitting. Like even on a loom knitting side, I don't know if I did this right. Hold on a second. The yarn I'm using is a discontinued wool tweed. Ugh, don't you hate discontinued stuff? It's like, especially if you love that kind of yarn. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. One more. My child's not done yet, so we'll wait for her. 1, 2. Oh, nope. See, I'm getting distracted now. Not supposed to do that. 2 double crochet. Another double crochet. Well, it was a freebie, so yeah, I hear ya. So I'm gonna do 3 double crochets in 1 chain, in 1 stitch or space, whatever you call it. And then keep on going. Is my music too loud, or you can hear me okay? 1, 2, 3, and then chain 3. 1, 2. Okay, cool. 1, 2, 3. I think I'm messing up here. Let me see. Oh, one single crochet here, and then 3 chains. 2, 3, and then another single crochet. So, and then another 3 chains, and then put it in there. All right, next. And then it just keeps on. It's basically monotonous now because I can talk to you while I'm doing this. There is this kid I saw on Facebook. He knows how to, he like stitches so fast on a crochet. He learned how to crochet. I think he's just 11 or 10 or 11. And he was talking like this. And he was doing the crochet so fast, faster than I can do it. I was like, this kid is awesome. I wish I could like crochet fast like that. Mine, I do it for relaxation, not for the how fast I can do it. Okay, so that looks good. Oh, sorry, my table is moving. She's so pretty, right? 1, 2, 3. So it's cool though. I do it for the same reasons. Exactly. I do it for the same reasons. This is actually my distressor. Or sometimes when I binge watch some shows. Oh, look at this. It's kind of a weird knot there. It's like a overflow of the yarn. Weird, no? Or I would binge watch shows. So, thank you for hanging out. It's fun to talk with people when I'm bored. People find it weird, but it's better than talking to myself. Sometimes when I crochet like this and just listen to some music or maybe a book, it's actually easier to do it that way. Very fun. Yeah, I do this for relaxation, or if something that I find interesting, like a project that I see and it looks very interesting to make, and I would do that just because I want to make the same, you know. Oh, thank you. I'm glad that you said that. I'm happy that you said that I'm streaming. Sometimes, well, I was streaming last night, but it was a game with my friend. And crafting. Yeah, it's been a while, right? I haven't done a crafting stream in a while. Okay, so one, 2, 3. Then join. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so yep, and then we're gonna continue. And so far, this thing is, I don't know how long this thing is. It's already big enough, I guess. I guess one more ball of yarn really will do the trick. They said to make some more of this until it becomes 52 inches. But since I've only done 2 balls of yarn, I will probably need one more Karen cake. What's it? Big cakes. I do like this kind of yarn though. It's what is it? It's a medium 4, and it's an acrylic. I like the acrylic. So, and it's the color is called Blueberry Torte. What weight is that yarn? It is actually 4. It's a 4 medium weight, and it's 300 grams, and it's called Blueberry Torte. Yes, worsted. It is kind of like a worsted, yes. But you know, some worsted like red heart yarns. But this one, look at that. It's not really, I don't know if you can see that well enough. Let's see. Come on, focus. Focus on this. Focus on this. No, it won't focus. But the yarn itself doesn't unravel too much because it's acrylic, you know. It's not like some of the cotton ones that, you know, unravel. This one is actually pretty solid. It doesn't unravel. I like the feel of it too. And of course the colors are awesome. I like the colors. Mine is like blue-grayish. If I could buy more of this, but the other end of this color has the purple because I use a different kind of ball. But I kind of like the sequins. So you see the purplish, yellowish, and it becomes like this, and grayish, white, grayish. And I think this is a different cake. Maybe. I don't know. No, it's the same. It's the same. Never mind. Never mind. I tend to like buy yarn, only buy it just one ball. I don't even think about, oh, I'm gonna make a project, so let's buy 3 balls of this because it says it's asking for 3 balls of yarn. But me, I'm just like, oh, it's on sale, I'll buy it. Or because I like the color, I'll buy just 1 or 2. And I would not think of any, you know, project until later. I'm like, I should have bought more than that. It's my kind of that's kind of my what do I call it, shortcoming when buying yarn. So yeah, I'm liking the pattern. 1, 2, 3, because it's like an ocean wave. 1, 2, 3. She's taking her time. So once my child comes back from her recording, we're gonna end the stream. And it was awesome to hang out with y'all, however short this is gonna be. Let's see. This one. 1, 2, 3. Then another 3 double crochet in each space. Oh, here's another tangle. There we go. Oh, I think she's done. Hi. How was it?
Good. What are you doing?
We're streaming.
Oh.
Okay, let me finish one thing here. Did you have trouble?
A little bit.
Why?
Or tissues.
Did you cry? Aw. Did you get to record it though? Aw, poor baby. What's wrong?
A song.
Oh yeah, you were overwhelmed.
No, I've heard it before.
Oh, okay. Okay. Thank you so much for hanging out. We're gonna go ahead and end the stream. Actually, I was gonna end until the end, but my daughter's pretty upset, so we're gonna.
Oh, okay.
You're okay?
I'm not like sad.
You're not like sad? Are you happy or something, or?
They said it's normal, so.
Say hi. You know to get out of the screen. All right. Well, we'll try to finish this end right here because it's almost done. So we'll still keep doing this. What do you mean? It's normal that you'll cry? Did other people do it too?
Well, I forgot what they said, but they said a lot of people do it.
After it?
Yeah, and before.
Right there. Are you out?
Yeah.
Oh. I'll throw it in there. I have a few more.
I know this.
I know. Poor girl. MiniChun. But did you finish it good? Or did you have to repeat a few times?
No, I think that's counted as cheating.
Huh?
I think that's counted as cheating.
What do you mean?
Like, re-recording it. I mean, they did it once whenever I introduced myself. They had to redo it because I said the composer's name wrong.
Oh, okay. Here. Lisa. You want to wipe your face with thing here?
Do I need to?
I don't know.
So who's watching?
We have one viewer, so you're good. Well, Drake was here. I don't know if the other one is still there. So they had you record one time, but they had you redo the introduction?
Yeah.
Okay. Did they intimidate you or something?
No.
Like, okay. But you got to do it without any mistakes?
Oh, I did some mistakes, yeah.
Okay. They had you redo that parts?
No.
How come it took so long? It's about 30 minutes.
So first we warmed up, then
Oh,
practiced
okay.
once, and then I went to record. And
That's
different,
why.
and, like, across the school.
You had to walk over there?
Yeah.
Oh, why? Oh, maybe because better
They said it was
lighting.
black box.
Oh, okay.
I was like, what is that? I thought it was a little box that was
So it's like a acoustic.
box.
It was like a little room with the pad
It wasn't
sponges.
a little room. It was like a big room.
Maybe a recording
With like
studio
black
style.
curtains.
Okay, they wanted to make the black background or
A lot of
something.
black curtains around.
Yeah. They didn't tell you, oh, why did you wear that kind?
No, they told me to take off my jacket.
Okay, yeah,
And
you
my
should have
mask.
done it anyway.
And if I want to take off my glasses just so I can't see them.
Oh, okay, that worked. But you could still see them blurry though.
Yeah.
So what made you cry? Maybe because of from all the stress. You don't know what made you cry?
No.
You don't know? You think it's the relief of finishing it?
Probably. Can I blow my nose in?
Yeah, you use that. Poor baby.
My nose is running.
That's okay. That's why you have that. Yummy.
Ew.
Anyway. Okay, guys. We're gonna end now. Thank you for guys for hanging out. Say bye. Take care.